And as the drought continues to ravage many parts of the country, the government's position has been that pastoralists should sell their animals before they become emaciated from famine. However, residents of Galgado in Marsabit County seem to be reading from a rather different script as they cling onto their livestock despite the unpredictable harsh weather conditions being experienced in the area.
It is a crisis that only seems to be deepening. No water, no food, and no reprieve for residents here from the effects of the depressed rainfall during the October-December short rain season. Food and water are hardly enough to go around, and pastoralists now have to endure another season of long treks in search of water and pasture. And the forecast looks grim as the drought season is projected to extend. Here we meet a group of pastoralists who have traveled hundreds of kilometers to this particular waterhole. Thirst is a constant feature for the animals and also human beings. Residents here tell us that they have lost hundreds of their herds in their quest for water. However, despite calls from government to sell some of their animals, the calls seem to have made no difference as the large numbers tell the story.
Maji iko shida, chakula kishida, jilali ni shida sana, miaka mingi.
Hundreds of kilometers away, we meet Alima Roba, a mother of 5 and expectant. She has arrived here in time to collect water courtesy of a well-wisher, but her situation cannot allow her to carry the water, so we are forced to offer some help. At this structure that has been her home for the last 3 months, there is little activity as there is nothing to cook. She has been left to employ hope as a strategy that the government will provide food rations soon. Schools have not been spared either. Bargabo Primary School that enrolled over 400 pupils at the beginning of the year is now a pale shadow of its former status with just 30 pupils. A majority of the pupils have abandoned schooling and accompanied their parents in search of water and pasture. Those that have been left behind are malnourished after the halt of the school feeding program.
We have managed to keep about 37 pupils, and for their food, we just collect relief food from the children's parents themselves, and that's how we managed to contain these children inside here. Otherwise, there were no much chipping from the government of Kenya.
Efforts by non-governmental organizations such as the Red Cross to purchase the livestock from the locals has not achieved much yet. Residents of Galgalo, for instance, have only brought a few animals in the hope that the rains will come soon and change their fortunes. A situation Red Cross says is slowly getting out of hand.
Out of a population of 200,000 people, we are now talking about 140,000 people directly affected by the drought in dire need of assistance.
The Red Cross Society has also launched a 1.5 billion shillings appeal for aid to assist drought-stricken Kenyans in northern eastern, upper and lower eastern regions, some parts of the North Rift and the Coast Province. They turned out in large numbers when word spread that a well-wisher was bringing in water. What remains unanswered, though, is how these families are going to survive when this particular well-wisher goes away. Michael Mayaka, Citizen TV, Marsabit County.